Hi guys, so today we're doing the top 10 best movies of 2012. Very tough year, probably one of the toughest years to pick. We had just amazing movies this year, no doubting that. You guys saw my top 10 best games, so now top 10 best movies. So starting the list off at number 10 is Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods surprised me the heck. I did not know I was going to get into an amazing movie. I thought I was going to get into a generic slasher film with generic Thor. But overall I got something really surprising. I'm still not going to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil the huge twist that there is in Cabin in the Woods. Number 9 is The Grey. The Grey is one of the best survival movies I have ever seen in a long time. The Grey is amazing. Liam Neeson kicks ass in it and is Liam Neeson's best movie of this year. Way better than Taken 2. Number 8 is Lincoln. Lincoln is the greatest biopic I have ever seen. Well, I haven't seen that many. It's better than J. Edgar from last year. Lincoln is surprisingly really interesting. I was expecting to get bored, and I had a fun time. It was an amazing film, and Spielberg did his job right. He did it very well last year with War Horse, and he does it again with Lincoln. Number 7 is Chronicle, which is one of the most underrated movies I've ever seen. This film is like, if you think about, the shaky cam genre, what do you call that? Let's call it shaky cam. Found footage genre, that's what it's called. The found footage genre is just getting a lot of shit. It's not, there are so many movies that come out for found footage because it's basically, people are going to see them and you don't even have to pay that much to make them. But Chronicle really took it to the next level. Has amazing characters, amazing story, and has one of, they're very relatable characters, and it's just a great film. Number 6 is Skyfall. Skyfall was badass. I was not expecting a great movie. Again, I was expecting a generic James Bond movie that tried to be better than Quantum, which was shit. But overall, I got Skyfall, which was not as good as Casino Royale, but second best James Bond movie ever, in my opinion. Number 5 is Looper. Looper is awesome. No one can deny that. I love Looper. It's a great film. It has excellent acting. There's a kid actor in this movie. Wow. Come on, Anakin Skywalker. You suck compared to this guy. It had a great storyline. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was great. Bruce Willis was great. It was very interesting, and it kept me on edge in my seat from beginning to the end. Number 4 is Prometheus. Again, a sci-fi that really got a lot of hate. Prometheus for me is an excellent film. It really did a lot right. It was an amazing film. It was a film that really went back to classic sci-fi, of mystery, of awe. It was a great movie, had a great score, great. It's just great. It's great. Number 3 is Argo. Argo is the film that really is just amazing. It's probably technically the best movie of the year, but that doesn't automatically make it my favorite. Argo, in terms of filmmaking standpoint, is a film that students need to see. If you go to film school, you have to see Argo. It's just great. It has suspense without shooting. Well, there is a little bit of shooting, but there's no explosions, no action scenes are fucking spectacular, but it's suspense. It's amazing. The suspense is just fucking, the last 15 minutes, holy shit. And it's a true story that just adds more tension. Even though you know how it's gonna end, and it's still suspenseful, that's a sign of great filmmaking right there. Ben Affleck did a great job as an actor and a director in this movie. He's 3 for 3, and this is his best movie so far. He keeps getting better. Okay, so number 2 and number 1, I kept switching. I couldn't decide which is my favorite movie, and probably you guys already know what the two are. I couldn't decide which one I like better. Number 2 and number 1, they kept flipping. But in my mind, both of these movies are masterpieces, and both of them are the best movies of 2012. But you gotta arrange them. Number 2 is The Dark Knight Rises. Surprisingly, I was expecting this to be number 1, but yeah, number 2 is The Dark Knight Rises, and it deserves to be. It's amazing. Though it does have its problems, and it is my least favorite of the trilogy, it's still epic. The scene of Batman vs. Bane, where Batman gets his back broken, is one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen. It's going all Spielberg style, no music, all I can hear is just punching in the face. It was epic. And it was a great, it gave you the Rise feeling, you know, it's epic. It's the definition of epic. Dark Knight Rises did a great job, and it is the second best movie of 2012. And Anne Hathaway was great. Tom Hardy was great. Christian Bale was great. Everyone was great. Number 1, and why don't we do a little recap before we get to number 1. Number 10, Cabin in the Woods. Number 9, The Grey. Number 8, Lincoln. Number 7, Chronicle. Number 6, Skyfall. Number 5, Looper. Number 4, Prometheus. Number 3, Argo. Number 2, The Dark Knight Rises. And my number 1 favorite movie of 2012 is The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. Just so you guys know, my favorite movie of all time is Lord of the Rings. All 3 of them. They're one movie. There's one movie. Fuck you. The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey is my favorite movie of 2012, and it deserves to be there. It had an amazing story, amazing characters. Gandalf was kick-ass. Martin Sheen as Bilbo is Bilbo Baggins. He did a great job. The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey is the best movie of 2012 in my honest opinion. It does a great job of what it sets out to do, and I can't wait for The Hobbit there and back again, and whatever the next Hobbit movie's name is. And even though it's a trilogy, I felt like The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey was edited very well to make it a trilogy, and it did a great job what it set out to do. The Hobbit: Unexpected Journey, favorite movie of 2012.